Hello everyone, thank you for joining this video. The topic of discussion in this video is fieldwork and observation, a data collection technique in qualitative research. It provides detail about what fieldwork or observation is, elements and dimensions of fieldwork, phases in the observation technique, and its difference with closely related terminologies and techniques. We can collect data for qualitative research mainly by 4 techniques, that are interviews, fieldwork and observation, documents, and audiovisual material. This video covers fieldwork and observation technique. You can access videos on other techniques by clicking on the link provided in the description of this video. Fieldwork is a form of inquiry in which one is immersed personally in ongoing social activities of some individual or group for the purpose of research. Fieldwork is characterized by personal involvement to achieve some level of understanding that will be shared with others. It is actually discovering the meaning that people attach to their action by observing them closely. Observation is a technique that is mainly used in fieldwork. Researchers use 5 senses and do not rely only on sight. It is very important to take plenty of field notes because we forget 80% of what we observe within 4 hours, and notes are permanent record that we can consult afterwards. It is important to distinguish observation and participant observation. Observation or naturalistic observation is when you are watching other people from the outside, observing people, places and things in their natural environment without their awareness. For example, you may attend an annual meeting of a company and watch the meeting as an observer. However, you will take no part whatsoever in the activities of annual meeting. You are essentially a spectator. There is little, if any, interaction between you and the people you are studying. The advantage of naturalistic observation is that you can see things as they are, and limited observer effect can affect the findings. And the disadvantage of naturalistic observation is that there is possibility of getting caught and asked to leave. On the other hand, participant observation is when you are not only observe people doing things, but participate to some extent in these activities as well. The main idea is that you are talking with people and interacting with them in an attempt to gain an understanding of their beliefs and activities from the inside. For example, anthropologists will often go and live in the same community or village as the people they are studying. The advantage of participant observation is that you have permission for observation and therefore you can ask questions from the participants. And the disadvantage is that maximum observer effect can affect the findings, and because people will change their behaviors. According to the literature, participant observation take place in social situation, and every social situation can be identified by 3 primary elements: a place, actors and activities. A place is any physical setting where people are engaged in social activities, for example street, offices or villages. People become actors when they play a role in a certain situation. For example, on a bus, there are passengers and a driver. Obviously, these same people may take on a different role when they are engaged in a different activity in another place. Activities are recognizable pattern of behavior that people perform. For example, people might select a seat on a bus or be engaged in answering emails. Along with place, actors and activities, all social situations have 6 additional dimensions that should be considered while observation, that are object, the physical thing that are present; act, single action that people do; event, a set of related activities that people carry out; time, the sequencing that take place over time; goal, the things people are trying to accomplish; and feeling, the emotions felt and expressed. There are 3 phases of fieldwork. The first phase is planning, where you decide what you want to do, why you want to do it, what resources you need, what research have already been done on the same subject. The second phase is collecting, where you gather the information, make notes and observation about the information, its character and the collecting events. Third and last phase is analyzing, where you need to index the field collected material for an archive, summarize them and write them up. Let's discuss the difference between fieldwork and interviews, the data collection techniques in qualitative research. Whereas an interview requires setting aside a specific time and place for express purpose of questioning someone, fieldwork does not. The conversation and observation that occur while you are doing fieldwork can happen anywhere and at any time. Whereas the period of engagement with someone during an interview is relatively short, a few hours at most, fieldwork usually involves an extended period of engagement with a group or organization under study. Whereas an interview is relatively formal occasion in which interviewees are in effect performing on a stage, fieldwork often allows a researcher to engage in numerous informal conversation with people. Whereas an interview in format will normally tell you what they think you want to hear, the official story, fieldwork allow a researcher to hear the unofficial story and to observe what people actually do in the field. I hope this video enhanced your knowledge on the topic. To receive update about videos on related topic, do subscribe the channel, like the video and do not hesitate to drop a comment if required.